Let's actually have a look at these figures. I want to pull out some figures, viewers, because this is very important. We need to actually have a look. We've done a bit of an in-depth study. We've also been able to have a look at other information available from the CMIE and other sources. Here it is, CMIE, Bloomberg, Mint calculations, all taken together. We have been able to get some of these graphics from some publications also. So this is very authentic data. Now, if you look at this, economic indicators in the red. Now, if you really look at this, in January 2016, the economic indicators that were outperforming a 5-year trend was 7. Okay? Those that maintained this 5-year trend were 4. And below the 5-year trend, i.e. in the red, were 5. Now look how things change. And we will break them down for you in a quick snapshot. In January 2017, this is beginning to increase. The below 5-year trend, underperforming sectors, the above 5-year trend decreases, and those that are maintaining the trend going nowhere are at 6. Now let's look at the next and the most latest figures. Here you see a massive June 2018, below 5-year trend corrects a little bit, above 5-year trend goes up quite substantially. Maintaining the trend is at 3. Now, let's look at the latest situation. There comes January 2018. Look how things have changed. That number is almost reversed. So something has happened in just the last quarter or so, in the last 6 months, Navika. And this is really where the problem has begun, because it's coterminous with some of the election results.
What's happened there. It is the NBFCs, it is the credit squeeze that happened, which has made some of these sectors actually come down in their performance, and that's been the real change. Why are we seeing more of these sectors coming out into the red is only because the RBI, and that's the entire controversy of why Urjit Patel had to go, why a new RBI chairman was got, because there was a credit squeeze. The RBI was not interacting with certain industries, certain sectors, and these sectors were expecting money, wasn't really coming in. There was a face-off between the government and the RBI. That's where.
Let's look at these sectors
and the attack to resolve this has begun, in fact, 3 months ago.
Absolutely. Let's just look. Let's look at these in detail. Nizam bhai, if you can just bring out some of the sectoral breakdown. Yes, look at this. Consumer. This is consumer economy. Look what's been happening. These are 4 graphs, viewers. Here is passenger sales, vehicle sales down, tractor sales down, and look at this. Domestic passenger air travel down a little bit, and two-wheeler sales also down. That's it, negative 2.2.
And all those 3 are down because of the credit squeeze, and that's the fact that was red flagged by the government, and that was the reason of the face-off between the RBI and the government, because it was these sectors that were not getting credit.
Very important point. So let's for a moment be realistic about what is actually going on. Let's look at the next one. Nizam bhai, could you quickly fire the next graphic? Let's just go through them very quickly because we need to get back. Yes, that's the industrial sector. Have a look. Manufacturing, PMI, not doing so badly. But look at this. Here you have a situation, core growth slowing down a little bit. It's below its average last quarter. Here you have rail freight traffic also there, 3.3. Again, middling. It was at a high just a quarter ago. There you can have a look. Banks, non-food credit, again, not really doing very well, but beginning to pick up. So you have a mixed record. You have problems. Let's go to the next indicator very, very quickly because I just want to get back. External sector. Look at this. This is really where the problems begin. Exports down. Rupee versus dollar. We know that story. It's been recovering just a little bit. Trade balance. Well, this is another issue that we need to look at. And then current account balance. Very, very important. That also taking a bit of a dip. So all of this is taking on a shape. And look at this. The ease of living. Very, very interesting statistic here. And you can see all of this. Core CPI there, down. Job outlook, that's the big worry point, Navika. Big worry point for this government.
But if you see, it's been picking up. It's a minor dip there, but it's overall the trajectory is going upwards. Gurcharan Das is really wanting to come into this debate.
No,
yes, Mr. Das.
This is very useful data, but at the end of the day, Mr. Modi made 3 promises. And that's why he got elected in a big way in 2014. His one promise was that he would bring down inflation. Second promise was
He's delivered on that.
He's delivered on that. I would give him an A. The second promise was corruption, and he's delivered to a great extent. Although corruption, I mean,
At the bottom level hasn't really been eradicated.
Although it's because by going online, the ease of doing business has improved and jumped 30 points, but not enough. The third and the main reason why he got elected, the code word for Vikas was jobs. And I think both the CMI data as well as the NSSO data, which was suppressed, both point to a very damaging story. And I think we have to accept the fact that the voters are upset. And that is, a budget like this will not be able to correct that.
Big announcement, MOS Finance coming out saying we'll take care of all. What does that mean?
Well, it means he doesn't know too much about the budget yet.